Logan Paul has hit the ground running in WWE and he's caught the eye of a certain 75-year-old Hall of Famer. Any guesses? Tick tock, tick tock. No, it's no him. It is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And Ric Flair was speaking to Fox Sports. Now, if you checked out our feed earlier about Ric Flair, then you probably know what I'm talking about here. But he was talking about true athletes, and he went on to name Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, and his daughter. He says he can't name 10. And I quote, this is what he goes on to say. I have a hard time figuring out who are great athletes. He says, if Logan Paul committed himself to it, yeah, he's better than, I think I said it, probably 70% of the full-time guys. End of quote. So if you look at it from this point of view, Ric Flair is saying that he's pretty much better than 3/4 of what they've already got there on the roster. And you know what? I tend to agree with Ric Flair. Some people may think, whoa, you're talking out of your ass there, Nature Boy. He's not. You look at Logan Paul, he's not just a celebrity that's in there. He just knows it. He knows the wrestling business. He can sell, he can work, he makes it more fucking believable than 99% of the roster, let alone 70%. And he can talk and he can get heat. He knows. He just knows so much more. Like, you look at Paul matches are so much more like believable than like any other shite we watch. Like, that Money in the Bank match without Paul would have been shit. Like, he's not had a bad match. Like, every match he's been in has been pretty good. Pretty good. Like, the match against Reigns was good. The match against Rollins was good. The match against The Miz was good. The Money in the Bank match was good. No. Well, I mean, I say it was good. It was alright, the Money in the Bank match. I mean, his spots were pretty good. I mean, I know they botched at the end, but at least they went for something. End of the day, I mean, fair play to Paul, a celebrity doing that. Even though, I would consider him more of a wrestler because he knows it, damn it. He knows how to work. But he will be taking on the almighty Ricochet at SummerSlam, and I'm sure they're going to do something really interesting. But to be honest, I agree with Flair in this instance now. I do not agree with the whole gimmick with Charlotte Flair, but in terms of who's like a proper athlete, Logan Paul is better than 70% of the full-time guys. Simple as that. And he goes on to say, a good athlete can do anything and pull off anything. What impressed me about him, he's got balls to never do it. To just start stumping off a ladder and shit like that and never done that your whole life. It's a little different. The Nature Boy. Here he is, bigging up Logan Paul. Something chronic. Comments on No DQ and in general are saying that 80%, they feel like he's better than like 80% of the roster. So, I mean, that's an insane amount. But 70% is an awful lot, right? But at the end of the day, I can say Flair's right here and he's correct and he's right about this one. But when Flair's talking the same pish about his daughter being in the same league as Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, I can't really take this as gospel. At the end of the day, you've got to take what people say at face value. And yes, what Ric Flair is saying here is correct, but doesn't mean he's not wrong about other stuff. Of course, everyone's wrong about certain stuff, but you look at like an Undertaker. When has Undertaker come out? I mean, he's not coming out in that way, but when has Undertaker ever come out in interviews and like buried things, right? Correctly so, and then like another like contradict himself or like put someone over who just like, even when you talk about Bray Wyatt, there is something in Bray Wyatt, and I think WWE to a degree have dropped the ball, but Bray Wyatt has dropped the ball too. But with Flair, it's just this constant like kissing ass of his daughter. It's cringy as fuck, man. It really is. And then like having a beef with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, and then just bottling it when he got backstage with him. It's things like that that make my estimation of Johnny Sacramone, no, it's not Sopranos, my estimation of Rick, the Nature Boy, Flair, severely goes down the toilet, troops. But anyway, I want you to leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, peace.